Barcelona now one incredible Premier League player could replace 25-year-old who criticised Ten Hag. Barcelona are eyeing a move for Brentford goalkeeper David Raya, according to TalkSport. Raya appears to be at the top of his game with a career high €22 million transfer market valuation, and will be entering the final 12 months of his contract with the Fish in the summer. The 27-year-old looks set to leave his current employ at the end of the season, though with Fabrizio Romano saying the keeper is waiting for a big move after turning down two new contract proposals in London. TalkSport reporter Alex Cook shared an update on Raya and United in the last 48 hours. He said that the Red Devils are monitoring the goalkeeper and are looking for competitor to David De Gea. The Spaniards could end up replacing Dan Henderson, with the 25-year-old unlikely to be welcomed back to Old Trafford, where his loan at Nottingham Forest expires after graduating manager Ten Hag. Raya seems to be at the peak of his powers, so bringing him to Old Trafford to rival De Gea could be a great piece of business. Held as incredible by Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi, Raya has comfortably outperformed De Gea this season as per who score with an average rating of 7.04% compared to De Gea 6.59%. The Brentford star has made more saves than any keeper in the Premier League this season, so his presence could prove handy next season, with United of course to be playing in for separate competition once again. In other news, Ten Hag has spoken about David De Gea ahead of Manchester United's return to Premier League action against Southampton. Ten Hag recorded his press conference for Sunday's game at Old Trafford last night, Thursday, after the 4-1 win over Real Betis. De Gea's kicking was nervous despite the victory, especially in the first half when he frequently failed to pick out a player in the red shirt. The Spaniard's ability to play out from the back is the biggest doubt over is suitable for Ten Hag philosophy, and the Dutchman said he can't ignore it. When asked a question about De Gea kicking, Ten Hag said, "From today I can ignore it, but I think we have seen many games he did really well. I don't know why or what the reason today was. There was a lot of wind. It is a different ball. He probably had some problems with that, but I know he can deal with it, and he will do Sunday better." When asked if the hair distribution is a lingering concern, he replied, "We work on that, David's working on that, but I think we have seen in the season that is improving and he will keep improving. I am sure they has improved at playing out from the back this season, but it's still not at the level that Ten Hag would ideally want from his number one." The Telegraph reported that if money was no object, Ten Hag would want a new goalkeeper through the door in the summer. But with the signing of another striker, midfielder and fullback on the agenda, replacing De Gea may not be feasible within the budget. That is especially the case because this contract is expired at the end of the season, so if United move him on the summer, we would not get a transfer fee. They are short-stopping Owen Bill United out, but his kicking can play us into trouble, and Ten Hag may decide it makes more sense to extend his contract and focus this summer.